everybody, how's it going? Don't mind my hair, it's all kind of funky, but kind of pretty full too, because I had a birthday get together to go to, because my daughter's birthday is tomorrow. 11 years old, going on 16, and she's driving me nuts. I mean, driving me absolutely nuts. Because it's getting to the point right now where it's extremely hard to buy for anymore. So we just got, like, give her gift cards from $50 or whatever. Her grandparents, of course, have the right to spoil the kids, and my mother spent, I don't know how much on her, but she came back with some really kind of cool, nerdy, geeky apparel. She's got a Stormtrooper hoodie. And it zips all the way up the face, and it's got the mask here and the whole night. It's really cool. And then she came back with a Batman shirt and a Pokemon shirt and a Marvel Avengers shirt. And it looks like one of the Marvel Avengers shirt looks like one of the old comic book covers. Yeah, she completely geeked out. And my mom was like, okay, She comes back with a new pair of boots, too. A couple pairs of jeans. New bras. This kid needed new bras like crazy, because in class she would sit there and pull down her bra because apparently it was too small, and she couldn't tell me except for standing there in front of me and going, Yeah, so we ended up buying new bras. She didn't like that too much because she had to go try one. Welcome to womanhood, kiddo. It's gonna suck from here on out. Because apparently women go through a hell of a lot more shit than men do. Now, if there's any guys watching this, please tell me what you guys go through for puberty and whatnot. I mean, we have the gist of it, but come on. We don't know exactly everything that's going on. And if you're one of those guys that are like, yeah, sure, I'll spill the beans, go for it, please. Put some of this crap to rest. But as the video I have beforehand, it was like a short 10-minute video. I call it short. Of ranting and raving about what happened to me at the Fun Wally World. Walmart, by the way. I had to rewatch it for a second because I forgot what I'd said. It kind of happens. Sorry. But anywho. Now I completely lost my train of thought. Don't you ever hate that shit? Like, it's like I virtually walked into a room and forgot what the hell I was in there for, kind of deal. No, but I was sitting there thinking about kids. And in the last video I said something about a mom giving her kid soda. And they were under 2 years old, a year old, I think it was. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm like one of those old-fashioned moms. You don't give kids soda or anything with caffeine in it. You want them bouncing off the fucking walls. That's a great way to... Just hand them a pot of coffee, for shit's sake. It's the same freaking effect. Anyways. But then I'm kind of an active member on Whisper. I don't have any secrets to tell, but of course everybody's got secrets, and I think mine are like minimal to what I've seen out there. Good Lord. But I run across this woman who goes, I'm a teacher. And I hate those uptight, old, snobby bitch teachers that are still in school. Fucking retire already and let us make our money. And if this, for some odd reason, goes falling back around to the person that said it, here's what's wrong with that statement. A, those teachers are there for a reason. Those teachers have been there longer than you were even probably thought of, okay? I'm talking about in a physical sense, not in a academic sense, okay? This is what pisses me off, because I have a child in school, and I have one that's 4 years shy of going to school. And now you are my worry. These damn young kids, mind you, kids. They are younger than me. They are kids. 23, 24, bitching about how they can't find a decent, reliable man while they are a teacher, for shit's sake. All right. You guys have proven that you guys are only out here for a paycheck. All right. And I've ran into a few of you, especially with my daughter. Yeah. I almost had one fired. Okay. And for some odd reason, they thought it'd be a good idea to keep her on. But minimal contact with children. Here's why. My daughter was in kindergarten. And this teacher should not have been a teacher whatsoever. She bitches and pisses and moans worse than the kids do, okay? She doesn't like parent-teacher conferences because she doesn't like confrontation. Well, too fucking bad. You're a teacher. We need to know how our kid's doing. You know? She whines and complains and moans and groans, and you can hear her through all out the school. This woman should not be a teacher. And on top of this, she's married and she has kids of her own. This makes it even so much worse. Okay? Because, granted, I do appreciate teachers that have children of their own because they know a certain level of patience with kids. But come on, this one had none. Zero. Big old fucking goose egg. And she was pregnant with another one. Mentality-wise, this chick hasn't grown up past the age of 16. And I want to say, smarts-wise, she thought she couldn't get any better job than a teacher. And you can see, as the 5 seconds you could probably talk to her, she was out for a paycheck. And that was it. Now, going back to my daughter when she was in kindergarten. She's 10 now. She's in 5th grade. I get a call from the school because my daughter's acting up. All right. And, you know, at this point in time, we didn't know what the hell was going on with her and the whole nine and what was what, all that jazz. So, you know, we were hoping that today was going to be a good day, you know, and it wasn't a good day. And I go to the school, and they're going, okay, she's still in the room. Just go ahead and walk down the hallway. You know, you can meet the teacher there and the whole nine. Here comes the said teacher that I was just talking about with my daughter's arm jacked up to her chin. Her shoulder is touching her chin. She's like this, all right? And her head's to the side. And now any parent knows that there's different types of cries out of your children, all right? There are cries of pain. There are cries of hungry. There's cries of sad. There's cries of giddy happy, the high squeals, you know. My daughter emitted a cry of pain to the point it was ear deafening. I busted ass over there. My daughter's in pain. What the fuck is going on? Same teacher. She's pregnant. She's about ready to pop, okay? And she's jacks her arm up to her chin, her shoulders up to her chin, and she's all the way up here, all right? She puts her over on the other side of the hallway and literally plants her ass real hard down on concrete fucking floor covered in tile. At this point in time, I am so shocked. I have no clue what to say. I stand there with my jaw dropped. And she looks at me and she goes, here's her stuff. You need to take her home. And I'm like, what the hell happened? She goes, I'm not going to talk to you about it. Okay, wait. This is my child that you just slammed onto a floor. Okay? I did. I got in her face too. And her biggest excuse was, I'm pregnant. I've been pregnant twice. No. Doesn't work that way. So I ended up talking to the principal about it and ended up talking to the guidance counselor about it. And they thought it would be a good idea for her to take maternity leave early, which was a good thing. And after there was a new teacher, my daughter was fine. Daughter was completely okay. That was a big eye-opener to the school. Well, they tried to pass her around and put her in different schools because it's all the same system, you know. And she ends up back at the same school, but thankfully my daughter is now in 3rd grade by the time she gets back here. Needless to say, this woman doesn't like me much because A, you put your hands on my kid. B, you slammed her ass down into a concrete floor. No wonder why she's screaming out in pain. C, trust me, if you weren't pregnant, I would have your ass on the fucking floor. You don't touch my kids. Oh, yeah, I still remember it very vividly to this day, and it still pisses me off. And I'm still like, ugh. But she is the epitome of, I don't give a fuck about the kids. I'm doing my job. Pay me and I'll fucking go home. Kind of deal. That's the attitude. Most of the teachers, the young ones, think that they can it's a get rich quick. Oh, it's just a gig until something I can do better. No, you pick the career. Look, you pick the career. You do it to the best of your ability. I don't give a shit if you got to pretend to care. Sorry, I just ate right before the and it just drives me fucking nuts. Parents are entrusting their kids in your hands, in your supposedly capable hands, in order to teach them the right way. Now I understand that you guys know what standardized testing is for, is to see if the teachers are doing their fucking job. And just because you think you're not getting through to one or the other doesn't mean you can say, oh, scoot them through. No, it doesn't work like that. It's a harder system to get through than when I went to school. Okay? It's a harder system than when my parents went to school. Okay? Those numbers come back on you. You don't do well, you get fired. Terminated. Let go. Because you're not doing your job up to par. So quit thinking. Teachers, young teachers, kids that are going in and thinking about a teaching degree, think twice. All right? Are you the kind of person that can deal with this? Deal with kids every day, Monday through Friday, on a regular fucking basis? If you say, yeah, I could do that. All right, go on to 2. Do you think you have the balls enough to teach your kids? 3, do you think you have the balls to talk to parents? Okay. 4, do you think you're going to be doing this job long term? Because a major thing in a children's life is stability. If you do this for 3 months and say, no, I quit. Well, every little thing you do sends a message. Every little thing you do. Every little thing you do sends a message. You pick your nose. You scratch your ass. You sit there and you walk out of the classroom for 5 minutes. And I don't give a shit what you're doing unless it's going to the bathroom. Okay? I don't give a shit what you're doing. Unless it's not a potty break, you stay in that classroom. With those children. You prove to them that you need to sit down and do your work. Because they see a teacher sitting at a desk doing her work, or his work, they're going to be like, well, if they're doing it, then I might as well do it too. Okay, And you guys are not getting it, because all you guys see is the almighty fucking dollar. And you guys want raises so goddamn bad. Well, how about if we just put you on a review and let's see how well you do your fucking jobs? Because most of you don't. You don't do them very well. Our kids are getting behind in school and the whole 9. Now, I'm not telling this to every single teacher that's out there. I am not saying every single teacher does that. But the old school teachers, the ones that I know damn well are still there from when I went to school, they know what they're doing. So if you sit there and think that they're bitchy and prissy old farts, take a fucking note. They know what the hell they're doing. And the reason why they're getting paid for what they do, higher than what you're getting, is because your high and mighty ass isn't worth it. Figure that shit out. Oh, no, this was Whisper, and it pissed me off so goddamn bad. Ugh! I mean, it just angered me to the point where I wanted to reply to something, but yet I don't want to, because I don't want that argument, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, it got serious, it got into all caps. And I'm not arguing with a child, pretty much. I'm not arguing with a child. I'm not arguing with a fictitious person or anything like that. And on top of that, it couldn't have been a teacher. But with what was said, and if you nitpicked at it, it was a teacher. You know, you just got to pay attention to wording, whether they're telling the truth or not. You know, if they're straightforward to the point, no detail, they're probably fucking with you. But if they have kind of know-how in what they're doing, chances are they're probably in that field. Oh, I am so sorry. Indigestion is kicking my butt today. Eesh. But, hey, teachers, come on. The old school teachers know what the hell they're doing. That's why they're getting paid the way they are. All right? No ifs, ands, or buts in between. No nothing. They've been around longer than you. They've earned it. They have earned it. I don't give a shit what you young kids think. I'm going to go into this teaching program, and then I'm going to get a teacher's degree and a whole nine, and this is going to be great. I know some of my classmates from high school are teachers, which is great because actually, to tell you the truth, in all honesty, I actually see them in that profession because they actually give a damn. You know, but there's these teachers out here that drive me absolutely nuts. And they pitch a fit, piss and moan and whine and gripe and complain and wah, 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 wah. Worse than the damn kids. Oh, drives me nuts. I'm trying not to get an aneurysm just thinking about it. But anyways. So yeah. If you're thinking about becoming a teacher, double think. Rethink. Rehash. Is this the only thing you can do for the rest of your life? Okay. I have 2 kids, but I have patience for my 2. I don't have patience for everybody else's. I really don't. I can't be a teacher. I would love to be, because I would love to influence, and I would love to inspire, and the whole nine. I would love to do that. I would love to do that, but I do not have the patience for it. And that's what you need, is patience, and a great deal of it. Either learned, taught, or naturally given. Patience. I don't have any patience. Anybody that knows me knows I have very, very, very little patience. And on top of that, an even shorter fuse. You know, when it was just me, my fuse was a little bit longer. But now I've got a family, and I've got kids to think about, and a husband, and a house, and a mortgage, and I don't have car payments. Ha 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 ha. Thanks to my in-laws, I do not have car payments. Don't go that way. They don't pay for the car or anything like that. Okay. We're buying a new car. Here, have our old one. It's 2007, which I'm not complaining. It's freaking pristine condition. But anyways, yeah, they're like that. It's great. Here, we're buying a new house. Have our old one kind of deal. I'm hoping they do that one of these days because their house is gorgeous and I want it. Anyways, but no, it's just the teachers out here nowadays are putting the whole curriculum down. I mean, they're putting the ones down that have worked their ass off to get respect. And now here comes these little guys coming in like, yay, we're going to change the world. I got a paycheck. Well, fuck you. You know, it's those ones that just fuck with everybody. And it's, you know, and if you're one of those people and you know damn well that you're teaching kids just to get a paycheck, quit your job, find something else. Please, do the world a fucking favor. Because you're the one part of the problem. You're not helping. You're helping prove everybody right. That's the thing. Ugh. Ranting and raving. Sorry. Just, that just chaps my khakis for the day. But yeah, I'm on Whisper. I'm on Whisper a bunch. I'm just pretty much reading the stupidity. You'll see it on my Twitter page. If I find something cute on Whisper, I'll post it. Like, I had Whisper on there about dogs, and then I had a whisper on there that said, screw Romeo and Juliet. I want a romance like Morticia and Gomez. Fuck yeah. I do. I want one of those ones. Those are awesome. But I do not want the open display of affection that they had at the charity auction. They start bidding and bidding and bidding and bidding, and all of a sudden you hear them like, ah! You know, no thanks. Nope, won't go that far. I would love that, but I'm not going to go that far. Okay. But, let's see. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. And on Thursday, they have Beggar's Night, which is trick or treat. I have yet to find a pink hoodie and a blonde wig. I'm a little behind. And I still have yet to make those frickin' crowns. And if anybody doesn't know, my son and husband are dressing up as Mario and Luigi, and my daughter and I are dressing up as Princess Peach and Princess Daisy. Guess who gets to be Princess Peach? Hi. Lonnie wanted to be Princess Daisy. My daughter, Lonnie, wanted to be Princess Daisy. I could kill her for that. Like, why don't you want to be the blonde? She's like, no, I want to be this one. I was like, I don't want to be a blonde. I was a blonde one time in my life, and it was the worst freaking month ever. Because it was like incredibly bleach blonde, and I didn't do anything with my eyebrows, and so they were this color dark, but everything's like, blah, blah. It was bad. So, anyways, remember, teachers, this especially goes double for you. Okay? Be good to each other, because we're all we've got. And you better teach that to the little ones you've got sitting in front of you. Peace out, babies.